With the release of Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition for the Nintendo Switch, a lot of new people are going to be experiencing this masterpiece of the game for the first time ever. DMC3 being my favorite game of all time, I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to share some information about the most misunderstood style. Royal Gaurd.
It's showtime. Come on.
Royal Gaurd is a style all about high risk versus high reward. Labeled as a defensive style, it allows you to block and counter incoming attacks. If you hold the block button, the damage taken is reduced. However, if you time correctly, you can negate all damage from an incoming attack. This is known as a perfect block, and is notable by the white shine that appears. You can block every attack in the game if you time it correctly and not take damage. The only thing in the whole game that you can't block is the acid floor on Mission 8. Perfect blocks not only negate all damage, but also charge your revenge meter. The 3 orbs by your health bar are your revenge meter. Every successful block will increase this meter until it is full. The revenge meter is used to power up your releases or counters. Stored energy from perfect blocks can be released by locking onto an enemy and doing forward and block. This can do a lot of damage. The amount of damage is determined by the amount of rage meter that has been built up. However, just like blocking, you can time this correctly and it'll do massive damage. This is what is known as a gold or perfect release. If you release too early, it'll still do damage, but not as much. You could tell it was a gold release by the zoom through an enemy and the sound that is made. The timing on this perfect counter is very tight, but also very doable. You want to release right as they're about to hit you. However, it is different with every attack, so you'll just have to learn the timings by trial and error. You start off with style level 1, which just lets you block and release. After 30k experience points, you unlock style level 2, and at 9999 experience, you unlock level 3. With each level, you increase the amount of rage meter you can store and release. At level 2, you unlock air block and air release. This may seem trivial, but it actually makes using Royal Gaurd infinitely easier. Buffering guards and releases. When an enemy attacks you, there is a certain amount of frames where the attack is active. When you jump or roll, you have what are called invincibility frames. These are frames where you cannot take damage. When you roll or jump, then immediately press block, the block is buffered, which means that as soon as the invincibility frames from the roll end, the block immediately comes out. This means that you can roll or jump into an attack and the block will be perfect every time. This makes it significantly easier to perform perfect blocks. At level 3, you unlock the back style. Back style allows you to hold a block and regain HP from incoming attacks. Canceling animations. Royal Gaurd is also good for another thing that has nothing to do with playing defensively. By pressing the block button while doing attacks, you can cancel the animations. This is useful when creating combos. You can use it to stop yourself from finishing a crazy combo, and even do a few really powerful things like shotgun cancel or spiral cancel. Here's an example of a fight taken to extreme with the use of Royal Gaurd. I hope you learned something about my favorite style today. Now go out there and implement some Royal Gaurd into your play. And tell me in the comments what your favorite style in DMC3 is. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. And if you want me to make another tutorial for one of the other styles, please let me know.
Dude, show's over. Make sure to follow Trent Sama if you enjoyed. See you next time!